There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential. Welcome to the Benjamin Zulu Globe.
Psychologist, relationship coach, the one, the only
Benjamin Zulu.
Benjamin Zulu himself.
If you see these signs, stop waiting for the person to change. What are the signs that we are talking about? Today we are joined by Benjamin Zulu, and he has a whole list of these things that he has planned for us, and today we are going to be learning and learning. Welcome to Benjamin Zulu Global Show. My name is Sylvia Keremi, and this conversation is going to be amazing. Yes,
so we are talking about how do you know when to wait or when to leave? When to give the person more chances or when to stop wasting your time. We say patience is not just the ability to wait, it's also the ability to know what is worth waiting for. Some people are patient, but they're waiting on the wrong things. That is not patience. There, you're wasting your life. How do you differentiate when the person deserves more chances or they deserve space to keep growing? Sometimes you need to distinguish on the person you love. They say they love you too, but they're not in that space where you can build together. They have not been finished working on their internal issues. They have not finished journeying to a place where they can mesh their life with another person. Sometimes it's not you or them, it's the season. You can see when a person cannot show up as a whole person, and you're forced to be a nurse, to be a therapist. We are going to heal each other. Actually, love should be a healing energy, should be growing each other. But there's a level of bleeding and damage you must work on before you date anyone. Otherwise, it will interfere with how you show up, how you filter love, how you accept connections, how you interpret love, how you interpret me. There's a level of healing you must do by yourself.
True.
Particularly the one that covers your identity. That you can't say who you are without that injury. You know, my parents didn't love me. You know, my mother was not there for me. You know, they preferred my other sisters. You know, I was the neglected child. You know, and every time you're explaining your behavior with your past experiences, you're not healed. Have you seen the misery of a person who's leading family? They themselves are lost. They don't have identity. They don't have stability. You can't even help them. Children are under them and they're miserable. Miserable. And they can't. It's so hard to outgrow a broken parent. They punish you with the authority, the broken authority. Submitting to a faulty authority is like a curse. You suffer there. They overreact. They project things. They blame you for their failure. It's because of you I could not eat well. Because of your children I could not eat well. Who asked you to get children? You are saying they damaged your life. Who asked you to get children? So people have not balanced their life. They punish you. So that level of healing that you don't do, your children will suffer from it. Those who deal with you will suffer from it. What is the difference when it's now waiting for things to get better or watching your life waste away? The concept of, don't judge, we all have struggles. This is not about condemning people. This is about checking whether they are capable of what you're trying. Is it even merciful to expect people to show up in a way that they can't even show up for themselves? Is it even compassionate?
It's not.
To burden people with something their infrastructure cannot accommodate. They should be considerate and let people be. If people are struggling to walk by themselves, would you give them another load to carry?
No.
Carrying you emotionally, carrying the relationship emotionally, investing in you, even as you invest in them, can they accommodate anything more?
They can't.
That's our problem. We have been getting involved with people and expecting them to show up for us when they can't even show up for themselves. This person goes drinking, comes in the morning, does not even do. Somebody who has no stability for their own life. What do you expect from them?
Nothing. They can't help you.
And you complain how they're hurting you. They are already hurting themselves. There are people who don't have concept of family, stability, responsibility, leadership. The people, it's not a concept in their mind. They believe they should just be let to live the way they want. You know, Ronaldinho was a very talented footballer. That is before he retired. But he had a problem that he wanted to club more than training. He hated training. And for not showing up in trainings, just wanting to party, he rose so high in because of talent. He got the Ballon d'Or. He got that, the Golden Ball. He got World Cup with his club.
Yeah.
But he could not sustain because he did not like training, did not like discipline.
Yeah.
In some clubs, he was bargaining to be allowed 2 days of partying every week.
Oh.
And his body, of course, would be weak, taking a toll from all those lack of training, too many injuries. He lost from big clubs, the PSGs, the clubs he was in,
Yeah.
the Barcelona, the clubs that had given him, the big clubs. And he went down, deteriorated. We saw him being arrested over there because that expensive lifestyle needs that money. When you don't have money, you get into problems.
Yeah.
That forging passport, the court problems.
Yeah.
What is that? Some people are very talented. You see their potential, but they can't manage their own life. Now, marry a man who can't even give himself stability, and you start complaining that he's not giving you stability. That's what we have been doing. You can't even check whether the person can help themselves.
And now I'm expecting them to help me.
Yes. Imagine. Then you explain outrageous things.
Yeah.
Are you explaining them or are you explaining you?
I'm explaining them.
So that description,
Yeah.
who does it point more to? Your poor selection, your emotional choices.
Yeah.
I thought I would change. I kept waiting. Who are you describing? Yourself.
Myself.
We don't know criteria for capable people. We don't even know that love, relationship, marriage has such a word as capacity. 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 We don't know about that.
Yeah.
We find a dashing girl, we just get into a relationship, then we settle, then I thought. Assumptions are the lowest level of intelligence,
Yes.
my friend usually says. You don't go by assumptions. You assess. Go by assessment. Get facts. Find out, are they capable? You don't blame the Toyota Passo for not carrying 2 tons of cargo.
Yeah.
It is not made for that.
It's not made for that.
And you don't blame the Tata, the big tipper that carries tons, for not being cushy, comfortable.
Yeah.
It's not meant
For
for
that.
Find out what people are meant for.
I should actually blame me for expecting it to.
Exactly. Just because you had all these feelings for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
We project our wishes on people,
Yes.
and we complain when they're not fulfilled. If there's a time to wait, there's a time to stop wasting your time. The first time to know that you're wasting your time, the first sign, is when they start expecting your forgiveness rather than working on their own transformation.
Okay.
And they tell you are the one who understands me in this whole world. You're the only one
Who understands them?
When people start telling you that, usually they're telling
Yes.
you are the one who tolerates, who condones. They're flirting with everyone, they're very explosive, or they hide their phone. And you know there's mischief. It's
Yeah.
not Greek.
Yeah.
People don't hide for nothing.
True.
So you find an opportunity to check. You find they're actually guilty. Flirting, doing things. And when you bring it up, they say, you made it. You crossed into my phone. You're the one, you're not respecting my partner. And they gaslight you. And they cause drama.
They reverse everything now.
Then you decide, I'm done with this. I don't want this nonsense.
Yes.
Let's part ways. Then they kneel down. Oh, I'm not even doing anything else. Forgive me. Then you forgive them. They lock their phone more. They sleep at that. With it under there. When they go to bathroom, they put it there. When you are together, they put it upside down.
Yes.
And they put many more complex passwords.
Yeah.
And you know, it's not that they have changed, they're just hiding better. And eventually you get to see another pop-up message. Has the dog left? We don't have a dog here.
Oh my.
Where's the dog?
Where's the
and
dog?
you are the dog. You condone.
And you forgive that one too.
So You think you're being forgiving, but you're just being condoning.
Yeah.
Condoning. And the more you condone, the more you tolerate, the more you allow people to get used to disrespecting you. And they start expecting that, you know, my husband is so understanding, you know, he's the one I'm a gangster, but he tames my demons. I'm not trying to stop being a gangster, or I'm not trying to cut ways with demons. I'm complimenting him for taming and that person is not going to change. They're giving you a backhanded compliment.
Yeah.
That you're so weak as to tolerate their nonsense. But they compliment you about it.
Yeah.
I know sometimes I'm so difficult, but this person at least puts up with me. Thank you for putting up with my nonsense. Is that a compliment you want?
No, that's not a compliment, actually.
That's not what you want.
Yeah.
Let's rest this here. If people reach a point where they use your goodness against you because you're kind-hearted and you're patient, now they stop trying to change. What the Bible says, taking the grace of God is an advantage to remain in sin. Because God is gracious, you keep sinning so that the grace can abound. Because you know He will forgive you.
Yeah.
He says you are risking wrath. Contempt, that's contempt.
Yeah.
And when people reach a place where they take your goodness for granted, you should also take it as contempt. And the only answer to contempt is to disconnect. To remove yourself from that matrix. And to know that most of these people, they get comfortable because they no longer care about losing you. They don't care about hurting you. Remember, you are to blame if you join forces, join your life, merge your life with somebody who has no concept of self-improvement. So they don't take feedback. They're very egotistical. They're very sensitive. They're very defensive. They reverse blame. Anytime you make them uncomfortable, they feel attacked.
Yeah.
Do yourself a favor, Sylvia, and every time make sure people know how to correct themselves. Otherwise, if you correct them, they'll take it as an attack. We have so much to work together that it's inevitable.
Yeah.
We'll keep correcting each other. You should have done this, not that. This, not.
Yes.
And it's out of love. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, more than the kisses of an enemy.
Yeah.
Faithful are the wounds of a friend.
More than the kisses of an enemy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's better the person who hurts you with the truth than the one who comforts you with the lies. Prefer every day the ones who give you politely the truth to prevent you from being embarrassed by the world. Friends correct you in privacy and with warmth. They tell you, you know, that your clothes looks funny here, let's do it. If you went out to the world, would take a photo and trend it.
Yes.
Sylvia spotted with... You know,
Yes.
they'll scandalize it.
And bad things trend and good things
so
don't.
why do you get angry with the person who pulled you by the side to straighten the cloth?
Shouldn't. That's a good person.
Yes. The cloth is just an example. Sometimes it's your behavior that is wrinkled.
Yes.
Sometimes it's some words you say that don't come out well. I think those of us who do content creation or any podcast, if you don't get used to correcting your own work, you'll be embarrassed by the world.
Yeah.
If you don't want to check how that, is it tasteful? Is it borderline?
Yeah.
Is it clear? There are people who are waiting for anything ambiguous
Yeah.
to capitalize on.
And they didn't hear anything else that
Yes.
is good.
They cut out that. They're not here to learn, they're here to scandalize,
Yes.
to trend.
True.
What if then you're not open to correction? That's why you can't go far.
Yeah.
We've been having young men building enterprises in this country. One of them built a lot of big campus business and he got into a lot of trouble. Some guy sued him, was accused of fraud, and because he picked money from customers but didn't deliver.
Yeah.
And I was telling people the problem is not that this young man tried a lot of business and went that far when he's that young. That is very commendable. The problem is that he's not learning.
Okay.
That is a real problem. When you're always pointing fingers, say, unforeseen circumstances have overwhelmed us.
Yeah.
But people keep pulling out what you used to write, telling people, I will give out this card to anybody who writes the best poem for my girlfriend and receives the most likes.
Yes.
People are just pulling out what you have been saying
Yeah.
to demonstrate how you lost perspective. This may just be naivety and youth. If you say, oh, I see, that's not the way to do things. If you learn, you're very young, you can rebuild bigger and better because you're very young.
Yeah.
But what if you're defensive? You can take correction.
No, you can't learn.
I tell them the real issue in life is not failure.
Yeah.
It's refusing to learn from failure. Actually, failure is just a painful lesson if you're learning. But it's a condemnation when you're not learning.
Yeah.
It's an end. People lose trust. Our business, entrepreneurship, the biggest asset in any business is trust.
Yes.
Customers trust. You can go through ups and downs, issues, but if they have trust, and I give you a literal example,
Yeah.
why you buy Samsung even when you know your friend told you they have another Xiaomi
Yeah.
funny phone you cannot pronounce
Yes.
that has served them for long,
Yes.
but you're like, can I trust this thing?
What if it goes tomorrow and the company closes down? Where do I take the phone?
Let me just add
Yes.
those little, I get these guys and I know they'll be around. I had this funny statistic that the top 5 cars driven by millionaires, the cars that are driven most frequently by millionaires, dollar millionaires,
Yes.
you'd expect Lamborghini, Rolls Royce. The car number 1 is Toyota.
Oh.
The car number 2 is Honda. Number 3 is Ford.
Okay.
Number 4, that's when there's something close to, it's Lexus. Close to Lexus. But number 5, we go back to no more cars. It was number Subaru. So, and in Arabic world, Lexus, especially the LX, is sort of like Land Cruiser. Dubai, many places they don't distinguish
Yeah.
Lexus and Land Cruiser. They just sell them like Toyota. You thought millionaires are driving like that? They have luxurious car for special occasions,
Yes.
for luxury.
Yeah.
But when it's dependability they need, they go for what they trust. The brand that has proven dependability. There's no Germany machine. Top 5, none.
Oh.
And the way they are famous.
Yeah. Even the name itself. German machines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a class, comfort, but when you need endurance,
Yeah. Toyota.
and the mechanic can fix, any mech can fix it. When you're in the farms,
Yeah. Some crisis
and
it's
it's
sorted.
not starting.
Yes.
You know, we were using one of those Germany machines given by our friend on our wedding, and the battery went down. Do you know, I saw the guy lifting the back seat to access battery. Normally, no more cars, you open the bonnet.
The bonnet.
This guy was opening
The back
lifting
seat.
the back seat. I said, some of these too complex.
You're in this trouble.
Imagine trying to get a mech to help you and you can't find the battery.
Yeah.
Just to tell you, some of them are luxury, are comfortable, but they're also complex.
Yes.
That's what millionaires are suggesting to you. The research was showing that they have luxury cars, but it's not what they drive most frequently.
Yeah.
Because they are working. When they need to work, they do this. Is a person capable of change, or they need you to remain tolerant of their nonsense so that this thing can remain? Are they capable? Are they stable? If you cannot see that, you're wasting your time. If you cannot see their effort, commitment to evolve,
Yeah.
effort and commitment to
To
evolve,
evolve.
and care that they hurt you, leave it. The second sign is when they begin to encourage you to find somebody better. Sometimes people know themselves more than you know them.
Yes.
And when they tell you that you deserve someone better, you think they're being humble. You think they're going through a depressive moment.
Yes.
when they begin to tell you that they don't think they can give you what you deserve, you feel sorry.
Yeah.
You pour more into helping them grow. Sometimes people are telling you you deserve somebody better because they know they will never measure up.
Okay.
They are either not committed or they don't have capacity. Sometimes people can sense your energy.
Yeah.
The funny example of my friend who was stuck with a Prado big car and it needed jump starting. It was jump started by a Passwas, tiny one.
Yeah.
But it helped. When his Prado could move, did he have to keep company with a small car?
No.
What did he do?
He threw it away.
I mean, he moved on.
He moved
passed
on.
Yeah, because you can't keep pace.
Yeah.
The guys who help you are not always capable to keep up with you. You're remaining in relationships with somebody because they helped you in the past.
Yeah.
They were the only one who understood you. They supported you. A parcel of sort, a smaller guy energetically.
Yeah.
Do you have to tie yourself with them because they helped you?
No, you move on.
That is the hard part. For us to move past those who helped us is emotionally difficult.
Yeah.
You feel sorry.
Yes.
But you need to accept people have their pace, have their speed in life. And just because you see their potential, you know, sometimes you see people's potential. Let me just remind you that potential is just a possibility. Many times it's a possibility, and that's all. It's not probable.
Yeah.
It's not guaranteed. What is the difference between where you are and where you could be? Work, growth, discipline, evolution,
Time.
self.
Yeah.
Why do we usually equate potential with presence? I know what you can do. Let me remind you, the amount of transformation it takes for that Moses who is just in Egypt to be transformed to the one who comes to confront Pharaoh and get out the Israelites. It's a 40-year growth. Some people have a long growth. If you are you are a hopeless optimist, hopeless romantic, you can give them possibility in the future, say maybe they will get there, but they need a lot of time, which I don't have. But in truth, some people have settled and their potential will remain just potential.
Yeah.
Many people don't have the discipline to transform themselves because it takes a lot of sincerity. They have to swallow their ego. Many people don't swallow their ego. They put forward what they wish more than what is practical.
Yeah.
Okay, people see you doing a business and thriving in it, and they start copying you, asking you for advice, and you can see they don't have the energy for it.
Yeah.
They don't have it. You know that people just can't relate with customers. They don't have that.
Yes.
That's not who they are.
But they want to do what you're doing.
Yes. Nowadays we are doing a lot of online business, which includes a lot of chatting. This person forgets the phone. This person cannot engage customers without disappearing.
Yeah.
Can't turn around time. Quick turnaround, because online business requires a lot of exchange to show that you are real people, whether you're online. Because it's a virtual thing.
Yes.
It depends on the communication. It's not like a shop I'm walking to call out who is here. Nowadays you don't want all those logistics. You want to sell anywhere and everywhere using couriers and shipping. Somebody was seeing you fetching a lot of money, and they now start squeezing themselves into your space.
Yes.
Asking for your advice, and if you don't advise them, they think you're envious.
You're mean.
When you tell them the truth that this is not your thing, they think you're jealous. And you can see they don't have it.
Yeah.
When you don't have it, you don't have it.
True.
If you go where you belong, you make everybody happy. Yourself happy and the recipients of your services happy. Because excellence is beautiful to deal with.
Yes.
But mediocrity, you hate your job. Have you gone to government offices and people are there because it's a secure job with security, but they don't love it.
They don't like it.
They punish you for it. They have attitudes.
Yeah.
They're difficult to deal with. They're not even professional.
Yes.
They hate the job. You hate the way they serve you. Everybody hates it. Why can't they go to what they love?
Yeah.
So that everybody enjoys dealing with them. Occasionally you meet a person who serves you so well in the market where you're buying groceries.
Yeah.
that one guy who's always polite and sincere and trying to give you the best deal. You keep going back to them. Others are cutting corners, giving you spoiled things, overcharging you.
Yes.
Cutting the measures. When you find a person who does what they love, you enjoy dealing with them. You enjoy paying them. They enjoy serving you. Everybody is happy.
Yeah.
But people don't know how to align. Sometimes when you marry a person, they study you closely enough to realize this job is not, you've outgrown this job. You've outgrown that position. You're not happy. You're stressed. Move. You need a person who can tell you our business has stagnated. It's mark timing. We need to reform some things. This thing is not working. Can we move to a different area? Can we change the commodity? Can we expand? Can we overhaul? You need to tolerate those scaring ideas because change is scaring. You need to tolerate them. But if you cannot be told, if you cannot be corrected, and maybe this person, when they're telling you, I think what you have in mind, I can't give it to you. You're saying, it's because you have another person. Sometimes people don't reject you because of another person. They reject you because you deserve. They are the closer person to advice. Also, let's finish by saying, people can talk to you when they're drunk, but they're only drunk to get the courage to talk to you. So don't despise what people tell you.
When they're drunk.
Sometimes they are drinking on purpose. To get the courage.
To tell you what they've been meaning to tell you. Okay, now talking about dating. And there's something you once said, that the person you marry is an extension of their family. When you're window shopping and you get an opportunity probably to visit the family or to meet the brothers and sisters, what are the things or questions that you should be having in mind or asking?
Most likely is to observe. Don't ask too much. Be more and observe. Be easygoing. But watch very keenly small things. Go with the flow, whichever direction the conversation, so that you can see how they talk. Don't control too much. Don't impose too much. Don't influence too much. So that you see the tonnage of language, the subtle signs. Get to see, and they'll talk to you when you are new. Many people are excited to talk to you. Download as much as you can. Be curious. Be easy to talk to. Be easygoing. You will know a lot. Before they can figure out how you talk, learn how they talk. And it will help you immensely in dealing with them in the future. Be the one to be told. Be a little fool. Be the lesser one. Everybody's excited to impress this new person. Go along with it. It will only take a few interactions before you can finally arrive at a concrete understanding. Something that would have taken you years. Had you come with too much yapping. Show all your true colors. No, just mesh. That research by immersion, that's how they used to call it. You join a culture to learn. So that time you're visiting, do what they're doing, flow, and they'll talk to you. You get to see stories that don't add up. You get to see the blind-sided side your partner is blind-sided. You get to see subtle things. And you'll be able to make informed decision, which is a very hard thing for many people. They take forever trusting the wrong people, projecting, misreading the situation. For you, if you're keen, you'll observe. You will learn. Be polite. Be easy, and they'll pour themselves. As much as, even when they closed up, they pretend they don't talk, that is also information. That is an important observation. That when you are here, everybody's cautious, like they were cautioned. Shh. What are they hiding?
What are they hiding? And some things are so deep, like family, like curses, illnesses in families that people don't talk about. And when you get there, it gets crazy.
You have to deal with them. You're not an island.
You become part of it.
I tell you, particularly if you marry a person who has not, the complications can get worse after you marry. But this person should have the capacity to detach, to see the situation as it is. But if they're too mixed up, these are my parents, this is my mother, this is my father, I cannot. And they're sucked in. You will suffer. So it is more of keenness and observation rather than interrogation. Oh, wow. Such a powerful conversation there that cannot end today, but we have to cut it there. I want to read a line from How to Recognize and Deal with Toxic Relationships, because we don't want to be caught in this venom. It says, if you stay too long, even the living will be meaningless, because your ability to open up will have been
exhausted. Yes, too much pain can exhaust the capacity for pleasure. Stop swallowing people's venom. It's changing you permanently.
Exactly.
Yes. Wow, thank you so much for this wisdom that you always share with us. That is how to recognize and deal with toxic relationships. Benjamin Zulu has written several other books, and there is this book that he has written that is the latest copy, that is The Young Visionary, a masterpiece for every pre-25. If you're below 25, you don't want to miss this book because it will guide you properly, your career, your dating, the way of life. Please go to www.benjaminzuluglobal.com and help yourself. See you next time.
There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential. Welcome.